Hi everyone, my name is Akshaya Kavale. I'm a nature and animal communicator, which means I can speak to plants, animals and other species and have two-way conversations with them. In all of my classes, I'm often asked how do we get better with our communications. This question often comes up when I'm communicating with an animal in the class and then students feel like their answers are not good enough. If you're one of them, please understand that it takes time and practice to get better. I promise you that as you keep practicing, you will see a change in your conversations. However, comparing yourself to someone, and especially someone who's been doing it a little longer than you, could set you up for failure. Animal communication is like learning any other language. The more we speak in the language, the better fluency, the better enunciation, the better pronunciations, and the better grip we have over the language. In fact, in my 1-1 course, people actually see a great change in their communication style and the quality of information they get from animals by the time they are completing their course. When they see their practice sessions from week 1 as opposed to week 4, they do see a vast difference. Animal communication is like peeling an onion. The more layers we peel off, the more layers we find within. So there is never going to be a time where we are going to be 100% happy with our work, but we have to remember that we all have a learning curve and it is a process that helps us get better. When I see my older communications when I started out, I also feel embarrassed. However, I hope that when I am in the year 2030 and I see my communications from now, I would feel the exact same way because we all grow and it's a continuous process. So don't feel bogged down if your communications aren't as you would want them to be. Just keep practicing because that's the only short way of getting better with your communications. What practice also helps us is not just with the way we understand our animals and receive messages from them, it also helps us understand what exactly the human wants to know from their animal. So if you are communicating with other people's animals, plants or other elements of nature, understanding the human is a key component to having good communications with the animal, plant or other element of nature. This is also something that comes with practice. When you start speaking to a lot of people, when you understand the troubles that they're going through, or just when you understand what they want to really know from the animal, you automatically train yourself to extract and ask for such information to the animal, plant or other element that you're speaking with. However, for this, we need to be exposed to a lot of people, to a lot of animals, to be able to understand not just the animal but also the human. At no point can we eliminate or dismiss the human element of the communication. We are speaking with the animal because the human wants us to speak. Even when we are speaking to our own animals, it is usually because we want to understand something about our animal. It may not be for our vested interest, it may not be for ourselves, but it is definitely because we want to learn more, we want to provide them with a better life, we want to create a better relationship with them. So understanding where the human is coming from and what they are looking for from the communication is a key aspect to becoming better at your communication skills. Of course, like I've been mentioning throughout the video, it does not happen overnight and it takes a lot of practice. But remember that with practice, you will get better as long as you understand your own path, you understand what you are here to do, and you remain focused on the work that you want to do with animals and humans, which is creating a better relationship with the humans and the animals. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful. If you have any further tips and tricks to help other communicators better their communication skills, please do mention them in the comment section below. And like always, remember to be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself and extend the same to all the animals and the humans around you so that you can see a great evolution and transformation in yourself and your communication journey. Until the next video, bye-bye.